Thank you, Matt. Good morning, Cisco. Welcome to Mi Casa. Today I'm going to be talking about cheese, my favorite subject. What to know about cheese? First of all, of course, you want to know what your prospect or customer is using. Why is it using it? Is it because they've been using it for years? Is it because they like the flavor? It cooks better? Is it price? So today I have brought you 4 cheeses that we're going to try. Grande, Reserva, Orizio Imperial from Leprino, and then Bacio Whole Milk from PFG Roma. So I made 2 pizzas, half of it with Reserva, half of it with Bacio, and then one with Imperial and Grande. Why I made it that way? Because I have done many cut-ins. I have seen the difference and similarities of each one of the cheeses. And I believe when you're doing a cut-in and you make it over and over again, you get to compare each one of the products and pick your favorite, go to battle with it. One recommendation I will always have, if you're doing a cut-in, always have more than one option that you're gonna show your customer or prospect. Because in case they didn't like the cheese that you show first, then you have a second option in there. And then of course you're not losing 50% of the battle right there. We're gonna cook one of the pies. And this will be with your premium cheese. While this pizza is cooking, I'm gonna mention the fact that again, we have 3 different tiers of cheeses. Being your Saputo Gold or your Reserva, your premium cheese. And I know Dave is gonna dig into the cheese categories and everything else, but again, we have your Imperial Orizio, that is your not your premium, but your top cheese, compared to maybe some of the Roma cheeses that they have out there, Roma Original. And then you have your prize fighter, or your lower tier cheese, which will be your classic, compared to like a Luigi, Assoluti, or even GFS brand that comes from Leprino. Let me make sure this pizza is cooking okay. Maybe put the lid. All right. So why do a one cheese cut-in? Meaning, why not do the whole pizza? A lot of times I have found that when you try a new cheese and there's a pizza man that it loves the cheese that they're using, or they just don't want to change. If you do a pizza with just one cheese and then another pizza with their cheese, they tend to put the pizza, like your pizza, in the hot spot of the oven, or get a little burn, or maybe sabotage your cut-in. So you want to be careful with that, and then control your cut-in, right? That's very important. Why I say control your cut-in: if you're gonna grab a bag of your cheese and just say, "Here, Mr. Customer, just try it," and walk away, that's not controlling your cut-in. You're probably gonna lose the cut-in, because you want to be there. You want to actually get inside the kitchen, talk about your cheese, the qualities, and then ask the questions, right? What do you like about your cheese? What makes a difference? And then compare. That pizza has 10 more seconds, and then we'll get it out of the oven. Try it. Very important that you have your customers try both of the pizzas, right? One side and the other one. If you're gonna do a blind cut-in, it's fine. You can always have them try both of them and decide which one they think is better. But you don't want to compare or say, well, mine will be better, or I think you're not gonna recognize yours because they're so similar. Just let them try and actually just be silent. Once they try it, be silent, let them speak, and maybe they'll tell you some good qualities about your cheese that you didn't know. So we got the pizza out. And then right here, I have marked half of the pizza. And I don't know how I'm doing on time, but if you can get close by and see, I have marked our Reserva on this side with the green pepper, and this will be Bacho. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put in the Rizzio Classic with Grande, side by side. Cook that pizza up. Hopefully I have enough time to show you. Once they try the pizza, again, let them talk. Let them tell you what they think about the flavor. That's very important. And more important than anything, don't forget to do close the sale, right? If they like the cheese or they think, oh, it's pretty similar, I don't think customers will notice. Sell them a case. Actually, sell them a week worth of product. I really believe that that's gonna be the key for you to succeed with your cutting, because once they try for a whole entire week and they don't get any complaints, customers don't seem to maybe mind the change, or they actually can come up and say, you know, what you did to your pizza, it tastes better. So haven't run it for a week, regardless if they think, oh, I'm not ready for the change or not. Tell them, you know, what about just run it? Let me get you next week's worth of product. There's a lot of incentives that brokers will be able to hook you up with once you get the business. So don't forget about reaching out to your brokers. Why did I try a Rizzio Imperial with Grande? I believe that a Rizzio Imperial has enough butter fat and has that oiliness to it that Grande has, and especially the bite. It's gonna have enough salt in there that it actually compares very, very well versus your Reserva and for instance Bacho, right? It has a mild flavor into it, and it has a good bite. So my favorite cheese is Reserva. I will always bring it on a cutting, regardless if you cut it against Luigi, like a lower tier. I always bring Reserva because you want to show your best, right? You want to show your best cheese. You want to show what we all about, and talk about the fact that if you win the cutting, there's going to be a possible way that someone will come along the way, right? Months from now, years from now, they're going to come in and they're going to try to sell your cheese or try to sell your customer cheese once you win the cutting. And it's very important that you mention that once you sell them a premium product, the possibilities of someone coming in and showing them a product that is 20 cents, 30 cents lower in price are very big, right? So just make them understand that per pizza is gonna be, I don't know, maybe 5 cents, 10 cents increase on their cost, and they get a premium product which it performs very well on any type of oven. So let me see if this one is ready. I think it is. And there you go. Right here you have your Rizzio Imperial versus Grande. So I hope you enjoy the training. I know Dave is going to take over and talk about a little bit more about cheese. Thank you very much and have a good day.